All right. We're doing a breakdown of all the weapons in Destiny Rising, and this is really exciting because there's actually a lot of weapons in here. As you can see here, I can scroll down, you can see all the different weapons that there are. We can look through all the different archetypes, weapons that exist in Destiny that we know of, and weapons that we don't know. So, starting from the beginning, we got Sweet Business here. It's got its DPS number there at 148. You can see the magazine. You know how this weapon functions, so you can kind of look at some of the numbers here and compare it to its D2 counterpart. I imagine it's going to have some similarities to that, obviously. So we don't need to spend too much time looking at this one. We'll go over to the next one where we have Wrongful Ingress. Excuse me? DPS is 198 on this. This looks like a fallen weapon. It's got the markings on it as well. Very cool. It's a void rapid fire auto rifle. That's pretty exciting. Its perks are Disturbance. When the shield is broken, final blows automatically reload 20% of the magazine. Sword final blows generate 1 round. Can be triggered up to 3 times. Very interesting. Then we have the Cognitum Carbine. Alright, so this thing looks pretty cool, huh? Look at that. You can even spin around. Do a weapon preview. Look at that. Hey, alright. Very neat. What does it have here? Wartime conditions grants 10 increased stability and 10 increased accuracy for 5 seconds after swapping to this weapon. For swords, grant 20 increased sword resistance and 20 guard resistance. Got it. Next up, we got the P22 Tamarin. Oh, this looks like a Tommy gun. If you remember that back in like the World War II era, I believe. Tommy gun. And we got Yelnya Guards. It is defeating targets within a 6-meter radius. Near allies immediately triggers the allies' health regeneration. Nice, so some healing properties on this weapon. Then we have our weapon here, which is what we've unlocked, and we're running around shooting it. You can see some of the gameplay if you scroll onto the YouTube channel of me using this weapon. And it has that wartime conditions perk on it as well. Then we have a secret weapon there in the 6th slot that we can't access yet. We can look at this. We got the Graviton Lances here. Let's go. 199 DPS. Rate of fire 300. Okay, Graviton Lance deals 45% increased damage against bosses, vehicles, and light bearers and their super. And then Cosmology. Kills with this weapon cause enemy targets to detonate and spawn void projectiles. So exactly the same as we know it, how it works inside Destiny 2. We've got the Bad Juju here. So we can assume that it will work the exact same. I'll just give it a little spin so you can see what it looks like. Really cool weapon inspection features. Like, this is pretty advanced for like a mobile game, right? And then moving on to the next one, we got the Ultimatum. Whoa. Alright, rapid fire pulse rifle. This thing looks wicked. I love the fallen weapons that we have. Let's see what its perk is, actually. This is what I'm most interested in. Disturbance. When the shield is broken, final blows automatically reload 20% of the magazine. Oh yeah, this is the same one as we read before. So it's got the same fallen... Maybe it's one of the 3 perks. Transit tricks. Adaptive frame. Okay. There's no other information. So that was the same one. The Ultimatum had the same thing as this one right here, right? Yeah, Disturbance. Okay. Next one, we have Type 7 Moonshot EMR. Okay, so we got a rapid fire pulse rifle and arc pulse rifle. Very interesting. And then we got the P31 Armadillo. Nice. It has the Yelna Guards again. And then we have the Reverse Equilibrium. It's going to be rapid fire pulse rifle, void 140 RPM. Alright, moving on down to the Polaris Lance here. Very cool. It's going to have its Catalyst. Oh, very interesting. So there's Catalyst inside Destiny Rising. Good to know. And it has Zen Moment on it, causing damage with this weapon, and increases the stability over time up to 50. So there you go. You got a description of that. The Perfect Fifth is on it as well, as expected. Very cool. Next up, we got the Jade Rabbit. No surprises here, because it looks exactly the way I remember it inside Destiny 2, one of the ornaments that we have. And I'm sure it'll function exactly the same. Let's move on to the next one. We got the Del 3 Lassie. Okay. And this has a exotic perk called Culture Clash. Rounds fired from this weapon have 15% reduced damage fall off. Grenade and rocket launchers deal 15% increased damage to targets closer to the edge of the blast. Alright. It's going to be an arc scout rifle with culture clash. Very interesting. It's precision frame. Very interesting. Very cool. Del 3 Lassie. Alright. We'll have to try to unlock some of these new weapons especially. We got the P267 Right Whale. Okay, Solar Scout Rifle. That looks pretty cool. And then we have our Scout Rifle that I unlocked on my second character, which is Caber. It has the Scout Rifle. And so I'm able to use this on him. And then I have a weapon that I haven't unlocked yet, a Scout I haven't unlocked. Maybe it's one of the mythic ones, perhaps. We got a rapid fire submachine gun. The Risk Runner is here. Very nice. I'll definitely be using that, especially when just trying to stay alive when some arc stuff's shooting you, right? The Huckleberry's here. Let's go. That's my favorite exotic SMG. Then we have the Del 5 Colfia. All of these are very Fallen themed, the new exotics. I really like them. I really wish they were in Destiny 2 as well. It's got the Culture Clash perk that we've recently read about. And it looks like it's going to be an aggressive frame with high recoil. Alright. Next up, we have the Wolf Pack. Whoa, that looks crazy. It's like a little Uzi. The crazy handle on it. I like that. And this has Synthesia, right? Reloading after a kill with this weapon grants 20 increased range and 20 handling until the next kill. For grenade and rocket launchers, grants 35 increased velocity. All right. So big boost to range when you get a kill with this weapon. Lightweight frame overall. That thing looks cool. Maybe a good PvP weapon there. Then we've got the Auto Shear. We got a Void Rapid Fire Submachine Gun. Very cool. Then we have the K18 Colops. Oh, this thing looks sick. I like this a lot. Alright. And then we have the Dancing Bees. This reminds me of like the Destiny 2 frame we have. We've seen this before. And then we have two ones that we can't click on. We got hand cannons now. Uh-oh, here we go. The Crimson's here. No surprises. Iconic weapon. And then we have the Old Perfect. Excuse me? What is this? Solar Piercing Hand Cannon? What are its perks? The Old Perfect Catalyst. Dragon's Breath. Excuse me? Successive hits will scorch the target and deal increased damage. What? Tiger's Dash. This weapon fires scattered rounds. I want this so bad now. Oh my god. What the heck? This is crazy. Wow. Parole. Alright, this kind of reminds me of Drake's Promise, almost. It's a hand cannon, though. Not a sidearm. It's got Disturbance. When the shield is broken, final blows automatically reload 20% of the magazine. Sword final blows generate 1 round. Can be triggered up to 3 times. Alright. So aggressive frame as well. Then we got the AOCS R1 Revolver. Very nice. We've got the P6 Somniosis. Very cool. Reminds me of some Destiny 2 models I've seen before. Alright. Spare rations vibes almost. And then we have this like Ace of Spades kind of look to it. Very cool. That's called the Amatoxin. Alright, now we got grenade launchers, which I have unlocked grenade launchers because I've unlocked Ikora. She has a grenade launcher and a rocket. Weirdly enough. We got Synthesia. Okay, so we got the Present Fleet grenade launcher. Lightweight frame, very interesting. That's going to be the exotic one. And we got a legendary one with there's Brotherhood's Banner. It's got Lend, Lease, Act origin trait, which is final blows grant this weapon 20 increased range and sensibility. Got it, same thing. And then we got Lotus. Alright. Very cool. Moving on down. Uh-oh, the Yotun is here. Oh god, we could have kept this one out of the game, I think. We wouldn't have been missed. By me, at least. The Yotun is here. It makes it into Destiny Rising. The Merciless also comes over from Destiny 2 into Destiny Rising. And then we have the IST-1 Parantha. This is going to be an arc fusion rifle. Looks freaking wicked. I like it. Culture clash on it with precision frame. Very cool. The legendary ones, we got the monolith. All right. Like that. That blocky fusion frame we've seen before. Then we've got the Mutineer's torch. Disturbance. And then we have the Rev 7 Fusillade fusion rifle as well. We still got a lot more to go through. So we got a shotgun here. This is the Octant Riot Disperser. Kinetic shotgun. What? Deals increased damage and stuns targets in a volley. Whoa. Deafening rumbles. The more shrapnel hits the target, the stronger this weapon's damage and knockback effect. Whoa. Salvo of artillery. Hold down the reload button to enable the volley mode that fires all the remaining bullets at one time. So it's like the exotic machine gun we have right now, the arc one, but a shotgun version of it. Very interesting. Chaperone is here. Nice. The Lord of Wolves. Let's go. My goat. And then we have Eternal Retribution. Shotgun is here. Whoa. This is going to have disturbance on it. It's going to be a rapid fire frame. Very interesting. Then we got the other shotguns here as well. The Gunpowder Duster. We've got the K205 Lemming, that little pump action. And then we got the Sandan Field Hand. Nice. Alright, so we're on to the snipers now. The Borealis makes it into Destiny Rising. Very cool. We got the Izunagi's Burden as well. We're all familiar with those. Here's a new one. The IST-3 Zico Oklak. I don't even know how to say that right. It's so big it's off the screen. This thing looks crazy. What does this perk do? Culture Clash? Aggressive frame? Alright, we've seen those perks before. We got the Magoichi, which is heavy void sniper rifle. It's got Paranoia. Reloading after final blows grants 5% increased sprint speed for 5 seconds. Stacks 3 times. Gotcha. So you can start sprinting around like a crazy person with the sniper. Alright. Very interesting. We'll take a quick peek at the other snipers. The Accelerator is here. We got the Overseer here. Kind of looks like the Revoker. We got the A19 Argali is here. And then we got the Type 5 Strato Shot SRM. That's it for all the snipers. We're moving on down to the swords now. We got the Patridge Sky. This is a new sword. We've never seen this before. Alright. Patridge Sky. Charge heavy attacks. Deal increased damage over a longer duration. It has Surrounded on it, which we know how that perk works already. And Battle Cry. Dealing damage with charged heavy attacks grants 20% increased swing speed, 20% increased damage for 5 seconds. Nice. And Arrows of Silver, heavy attack, fire, fleeing shrapnel that sets the ground alight, partially bypassing elemental shields. Heavy attacks are strong with full energy. Got it. I think that might be the sword that we have currently in game. I'm not entirely sure though. We got Makeshift Ending, disturbance on it. This thing looks freaking insane. What? This looks like Lament almost. And then we have No Banaga. Alright. Got Paranoia on it. Lightweight frame. And then the other swords, we got the Regolith Piton. That looks crazy. That looks like a selfie stick more than a sword. What the heck? And then we have a Nightfall Banner sword here. And then a hidden one. Alright, so next up we have grenade launchers, rocket launchers, machine guns, and crossbows. There's 4 categories left. Grenade launchers, we got the new one right here. We got the Sayitak Selixni Smart Bomb. Whoa. Automatically refills the magazine when super is fully charged and grants an energy transfer effect, absorbing a small amount of super energy to greatly increase the grenade's blast damage and radius. Red Giant, holding the fire button will increase will charge the grenade, increasing its blast damage and radius. That sounds cool. Airburst grenades. This weapon fires in a straight line. Projectiles will detonate when they are within close proximity of their targets. Got it. Alright, that thing should be pretty powerful. And then we have the Hone 1 Croc. Culture Clash on it. Adaptive frame. Very nice. Almost has like an Anarchy vibe to it. We got the Prompt Satellite Dispenser. We got the A112 Calf. We got the Self-Rescue Grenade Launcher. Let's move on down to rocket launchers. Let's see what we got. We got the Truth. The Truth makes it into Destiny Rising. We got the Two-Tailed Fox as well in Destiny Rising. No Galahorn, feels bad. We got the Four-Horned Ram, though. Okay, Four-Horned Ram's perk is Disturbance and Aggressive Frame. This thing looks so cool. Then we got the Javen Rhino. Nice. And then we have the Horn Bill. That's it for rocket launchers. Now we got the machine guns we got to check out. The Gallows, very nice. It's exotic perk. It has a catalyst. And a polarized rifling. This weapon's damage gradually fall off due to range decreases while in combat and resets upon exiting combat. Alright. And we got Bossa Nova grenades. Inflicting damage charges up and fires 2 homing void grenades. Okay, that sounds cool. What the heck? Scorched Earth. Very cool. It's got Synthesia. Alright. Dang. Alright. That mythic category. Full Field Thresher. This is a Void Machine Gun. Very nice. And then we have the Spike Fling Baton. Arc Machine Gun. We have this machine gun, which I have unlocked now. This comes, if you play on Caber, you can get this one. It's going to be Solar Rapid Fire Machine Gun. And then lastly, we got the bows here. The Sizo is going to be a Void Rapid Fire Crossbow. It's got Paranoia on it. I have to see how powerful these crossbows are. Next up, we got the Han 3 Ebolax. This thing looks crazy. And then we got the P45 Turbot crossbow. I want to fire one of these crossbows immediately. The Chirping Cicada. I need to go fire one of those. Alright, that's a wrap on all the new weapons from Destiny Rising. That's everything. It shows the all weapons category. Obviously, there's some hidden ones. And we'll bring you some God roll guides. I'm just kidding. There'll be, we'll bring you some meta guides, rather, on the most powerful ones and which ones to use for certain activities and stuff when we get that info. That's a wrap, though. Let me know what you think down in the comments below.